It's springtime and all those bikes that sat out the winter are returning to service. This is a prime time for the fork seals to start leaking. A leaky fork seal is more than just an eyesore. A loss of fork oil will at best degrade the dampening performance and cause a failed inspection. At worst, the fork oil can coat the front disc brake and tire, leading to an unsafe motorcycle. Replacing fork seals is a common job that has been with us for many decades as the dampening rod fork. All dampening rod forks are essentially serviced the same way. The service becomes less straightforward when the level of suspension technology is more advanced. Before starting a fork seal service, take some time to properly prepare. The best place to start is a quality service manual that will have the factory specifications, procedures, and special tool requirements. Reading through the procedure before the job is started will help you make a better estimate for the customer and complete the job in less time. The most common specifications that you will need are the oil volume, the oil level, the oil type, and torque specs. It is also good to know the service limits for the related components, like the fork spring free length. Note any special procedures, such as oil bleeding, to make sure the rebuilt fork performs as it was intended from the factory. Having the necessary special tools to complete the job is vital. Replacing fork seals doesn't take that long, even on complex forks, unless you realize mid-course that you don't have the right tools for the job. Now you're stuck with having to wait for a special tool in the mail or spending your time trying to make something to work while your customer is waiting. Many forks require a special tool to remove the cap. The damping chamber might need its own special tool on some designs like the Yamaha YZ450F. Sport bike forks often require a spring compressor tool like this item from Traxion Dynamics. This tool will work on many different sport bike forks. A very common fork tool is a damper holder. This will keep the damper from turning as the bottom bolt is loosened or tightened. Make sure to have the correct tool for the specific fork, as there are several different types. One of the most basic and handy tools for fork work is a fork oil level gauge. This will allow you to quickly and accurately set the oil level. A set of high-quality fork seal drivers in common sizes is a must. In addition to special tools, there will be a need for additional parts beyond just the basic seals. Sealing washers and O-rings often need to be replaced anytime the fork is disassembled. Usually the stopper ring for the fork oil seal is not included in a fork seal kit. Sometimes this clip cannot be reused. This often occurs on right side up forks where the outer fork tube is on the bottom. This common type of fork is susceptible to catching water between the dust and oil seals. The water will rust out the stopper ring. Changing the fork bushings at the same time the fork seals is a great way to help the customer. You're already there, and installing new bushings takes little more time than putting the old ones back in. If the customer complains of a clunky feel to the front suspension stroke, the bushings may be past their prime. Most bushings have a built-in wear indicator. If the Teflon coating is worn off more than the specified amount, usually about 75%, they need to go. If you service motorcycles, you will replace fork seals. Being prepared with specifications, procedures, and special tools will make this common job a breeze.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to visit Cyclepedia.com to learn more about our online manual.